รายการประจำชุดวิชา 11304 ภาษาอังกฤษสำหรับเจ้าหน้าที่สำนักงาน English for Office Staff สาขาวิชาศิลปศาสตร์ มหาวิทยาลัยสุโขทัยธรรมาธิราช แผ่นที่ 9
Activity 38. Listen to the following discussion and fill in the blanks in the minutes. Check in the box that corresponds to what you hear from the tape. Background. Mr. William Johnson is chairing a meeting. Surya Pittikun, Personnel Manager, Orwan Ponsirikun, Finance and Accounting Manager, Larry O'Connor, Production Manager, Riwat Tamasari, Marketing and Advertising Manager, Ann Baxter and Duangta Sangmani are attending the meeting. I think we should begin. Let's look at the minutes first. Any corrections? No? The minutes are approved then. Mr. Kitty Tirarak can't come today. And what about matters arising from the last minutes? We've already discussed the budget for the English training course in the last meeting, so there are none. Let's discuss item 4 then, about the promotion of the new design of our cooking set. Larry, could you give us a brief report?
Yes, sir. As you can see from my written report, I am recommending that we hire the ABC company to design it for us. The new design should be very attractive.
Sir, may I say something? We have to pay for the designer, right? I think this company is a bit expensive.
Is there any budget for that design, Kun Wiwat?
Yes, it has been included in the budget already.
Then I see no point in not launching this project.
Mr. President, I still think ABC is charging us too much. Couldn't we wait until we got more information?
I don't think that's possible. This is the best deal. In the report, you can see we have considered 4 design companies already.
What's your opinion, Kun Wiwat?
I quite agree with Mr. O'Connor, sir. ABC Design Company is very famous for their European style, and their cost is reasonable. Also, we are going to export this to Europe.
Then I think we should launch this project right away. Any other business? I'd like to take this opportunity to announce that Mr. Surya Pittikun has been given the Best Boss of the Year award by the Private Secretaries Association. Congratulations, Kun Surya. And could you set up a luncheon to celebrate Kun Surya's award?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then the best date for the next meeting is April 30th, 1992. Will that be fine with everyone? Okay, let's close the meeting then.
Unit 10, a conference. Activity 2. Read the following announcement once, then listen to the tape. Pay attention to the underlined phrases. All the underlined words give you the key meaning of the announcement.
1. The Entrepreneurship Development Center, INDEC, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, has organized a 4-day conference on entrepreneurship in Singapore. The conference will be held from August 9th through the 11th, 1992. 2. In order to upgrade and update Thailand entrepreneurship, the Thai Chamber of Commerce invites all managers to participate in this conference. 3. The 3rd INDEC World Conference on Entrepreneurship will focus on the challenges for entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs in the 21st century. 4. Detailed information can be obtained from the Thai Chamber of Commerce or Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University. The languages used in the conference will be English and Chinese.
Activity 3. Listen for more details. Listen to the whole announcement in Activity 2 once again and answer the following questions. Activity 5. Now listen to each statement in Activity 4. Do not pay attention to the words that have been crossed out.
1. Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University will organize a 5-day intensive training course on business management. 2. The Bangkok Executive Club is organizing an international academic conference for September 10th to 11th at the Central Plaza Hotel. It is entitled Computers for Executives. 3. Dr. Somchai Mangmi, Executive Director of ABC Company, will preside over the opening of the new building. 4. The Young Salesmen Association of Thailand is calling its members to an annual meeting at the Hilton Hotel. 5. The Mass Media Promotion for Business Association will hold a lecture on mass media and business.
Activity 6. Listen to the following announcement and check the box that gives the main idea of the text.
1. 10 environmental organizations will organize a seminar on environmental conservation in the lecture theater, Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, during February 10th through the 15th, 1993. Those who are interested can contact Professor Dr. Thongchai Mongmi, telephone 573-5836. 2. Silpakorn University and the Institute of Management Education of Thailand will organize a seminar to develop the leadership potential of Thai businesswomen from August 27th to the 30th at the Rose Garden Hotel, Suan Sampran, Nakhon Pathom Province. Businesswomen from 7 provinces in the central region, namely Nakhon Pathom, Ratburi, Samut Sakhon, Samut Songkhran, Uthai Thani, Chainat and Lopburi, are expected to meet with representatives from the government sector to discuss coordination between the government and the business sector. 3. A one-day seminar on business opportunities in Cambodia, which features a lot of prominent speakers with expertise in this field, will take place at the Regent Hotel on Saturday, August 29th. The seminar will be open at 9 a.m. with former Prime Minister General Chachai Chunhavan, the conceiver of a policy to transform Indochina into a marketplace, giving a speech on turning the battlefield into a marketplace, the Cambodian case study. Prince Norodom Chakrapong, Cambodia's Deputy Prime Minister, will then give a speech on policy about investment in Cambodia. The seminar will be carried on in English. The cost, including all relevant documents, is 8,500 baht. The number of participants is limited. Registration can be made at Match Cross International, telephone 258-0610 through 15, extension 320, 259-0205 through 18, extension 321, and 259-6226.
Activity 7. Read the following announcement and fill in the words that you hear from the tape. These words give the gist of the announcement.
In order to upgrade and update the manufacturing management situation in Thailand, the ABC Company Group, in cooperation with its head office in the USA, has organized a 3-day conference on computer manufacturing management. The conference will be held at Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University from 9 to 11 November 1992. This seminar has been specially designed for managers who are concerned with manufacturing processes, and so all of the discussions will be relevant to their needs. Also, the conference will be conducted in English.
Activity 8. Listen to the announcement in Activity 7 again and answer the following questions. Situation 1. Registration. Apisit is attending a conference on world entrepreneurship in Singapore. He is talking to a clerk at the registration desk.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the conference on entrepreneurship. Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Apisit. I have a confirmed reservation for the conference.
Just a moment, sir. Here's your package of materials, sir. And we are now offering a cocktail party to welcome guests over there.
Thank you very much. Could you tell me the schedule of the pre-conference activities?
Let me check. Here's the schedule, sir.
I would appreciate it if you could reserve a place for me for the farewell party on the last day of the conference.
Certainly.
Can I leave a note for Mr. Chang?
Yes, sir. What is it?
I'm going out and I'll be back around 9 p.m.
I'll tell him when he comes in, sir.
Situation 2. Late registration. Mrs. Wong comes to the registration desk. She has sent her registration form late. She is not sure whether her name is on the participant list.
Good evening, ma'am. Welcome to the conference on entrepreneurship. May I help you?
Yes, my name is Noi Wong from Taiwan.
Just a moment, ma'am. I'm afraid your name is not on the list. Did you register late, ma'am?
I don't know. Maybe I did register late.
Let me check. Okay, we just received your letter yesterday, ma'am, but don't worry. Your name will be added to the list.
In the meantime, I can attend the conference, right?
Definitely, ma'am. Here's your package of materials and your voucher. I'll have them write your name for you in a few minutes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. By the way, is there any problem if I want to attend the roundtable discussion?
Let's see. Okay, there are enough places for everybody at the moment, ma'am.
Please reserve a place for me.
Preparing for a presentation. Apisit is going to give a presentation in English. He wants to do his best. He's been reading a lot of books and seeking advice. He attended a training course entitled How to Present Information Effectively. In Activity 22, you will hear a part of the lecture. Activity 22. Listen to each section of the lecture and fill in the blanks with the words you hear from the tape.
1. There are three keys to an effective presentation. They are preparation, presentation techniques, and audiovisual aids. The last of the three is not essential, but in most meetings it is highly desirable. Today I will talk about preparation first.
2. Good preparation is very important to any kind of presentation. It is a must for beginners and for even the more experienced speakers. I'd like to point out 7 points that you should know about good preparation. The first one is know your audience. This means you have to know their interest in the subject, their level of knowledge, and their attitude towards it.
3. The second one is to know the subject. You have to know the subject in depth, and you must be able to communicate it clearly and be able to answer the questions about it.
4. The third point is to know the specific objectives of the audience. You have to know in detail what exactly you want the audience to understand and what they are expected to do with the information.
5. The fourth is to consider the amount of time you have to present the materials. The fifth is to consider the use of audiovisual aids.
6. The sixth is to prepare an outline as detailed as you need it. This would vary from a full script or a mental outline. That is, some experienced speakers don't have to write an outline. They have the outline in their minds.
7. The last one is to practice your talk, perhaps into a tape recorder or in front of your friends.
Activity 23. Listen to the whole lecture in Activity 22 once again and answer the questions. Activity 24. Listen to part of the lecture on presentation techniques and fill in the blanks with what you hear from the tape.
Good presentation techniques require 2 important qualities: self-confidence and enthusiasm. You get self-confidence from preparation plus experience in giving talks. Enthusiasm comes from the fact that you know that the material will be useful to your audience.
Activity 28. Listen to the following presentation right opposite and fill in what you hear from the tape.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank you for giving me a chance to present some information on behalf of STC. The aim of this presentation is to show all the participants of the possibility of investment in STC's leatherback manufacturing subsidiary. I would like to begin first by showing you a graph of our progress and then discussing the possibility of investment. After that, if you have any questions or comments, I'll be pleased to answer. A very interesting point is that while there are a lot of leatherback manufacturers in Thailand, STC became the top exporter of leather bags in only 7 years. As you can see from the graph, the horizontal axis shows the year and the vertical axis represents the amount of money we made in millions of baht. If you look at the dotted line, You see that since the year 1985, sales have been steadily rising. In 1988, importers from Japan came in, and in 1989, the export rose sharply. In the year 1991, exports dropped because of the Gulf War. In conclusion, I'd like to say that investment in the leather bag business can be profitable, and STC is expanding its market and is inviting more investment.
Situation 3. Apposite from STC, Thailand, and Mr. Lin from ABC Company, Singapore, are talking to each other about teleconferencing.
Maybe in the next few years, we won't have to come to Singapore for this kind of conference.
I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, I mean, if we have teleconferencing, we can stay in our own country.
Oh, yes. What about your company?
In the next few years, our company is going to launch a teleconferencing project.
Good. Is that for meetings with your head office in the States?
Not only that, we'll try to do it inside our country too. You see, we have agents all over the country.
Yes, it'll save a lot of money using teleconferences for meetings.
Especially when the purpose of the meeting is for information exchanges and not decision making.
That's right.
Decision making can also be done faster by teleconferencing.
That's true. Our company is studying the cost of teleconference technology too. It's possible that we will be able to contact each other easier in the next few years.
I expect so. It's impossible to ignore advanced technology.
If you have the budget.
Unit 11. Recruitment. Situation 1. After screening the application letters, the company has decided to invite Mrs. Achara Paibon and Miss Benjama Suksai for an interview. Interview 1. Mrs. Achara Paibon is the first to be interviewed. The interview panel is composed of 3 persons: Mr. William Johnson, Managing Director, Mr. Surya Pitikun, Personnel Manager, and Ms. Anne Baxter, Executive Secretary to the Managing Director. Listen to the following job interview and fill in each blank with an appropriate word or words.
Good morning, Miss...
Achara Paibun. Mrs. Actually. Good morning, sir.
And you are 28, is that right?
Yes, my date of birth is the 6th of April, 1964.
Good, Kun Achara. I see you have already had some secretarial experience.
Yes, I have. Actually, from my present job.
How long have you been working in this company?
About 5 years, ma'am.
What sort of company is it?
It's an import-export company, sir.
What do you like about your work?
Well, the work itself is not demanding, and my boss is nice.
Could you tell me about your colleagues?
Oh, they are nice too. I get along very well with them.
So you are popular with most of your colleagues, I guess.
Yes, sir, I think I am.
Is there anything else that makes you like to work there?
Well, I have a lot of opportunities to use my language ability,
What languages do you speak then?
English and Japanese, but I'm afraid I'm not fluent in Japanese. In fact, I minored in Japanese, but at the company I use English more often than Japanese.
Well, it seems as if you are quite satisfied with your old job. Why are you applying to work with us?
Well, I want to work in a bigger company where I can get a better salary and have more career opportunities.
Ah, I see. But you would have to work harder here. Do you know that?
Yes, and I don't mind working hard.
Good. And have you ever worked with computers?
With word processing, yes. I took a computer course, and since then I have been using them in my present job.
And secretarial training? Have you ever taken a secretarial course?
Well, not at a secretarial school, but while studying at Thammasat University, I took a course in secretarial studies.
One final question, Kunachara. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I like to watch TV, listen to the radio, and play tennis.
Oh, good. That's all I want to know at the moment. But is there anything you want to ask us?
Yes, I'd like to know more about the salary and other fringe benefits, if you don't mind.
All right. The starting salary will be about 240,000 baht a year. Besides, you are entitled to sick leave, 1 month's annual leave, and health insurance.
That's fine for me, sir.
Okay, Kun Achara. Thank you very much. We'll telephone you as soon as possible. Have you got a telephone number?
Certainly. It's 511-1234.